Welcome back. Rhonda joins us from Fruitridge Gardens with more great tips that we can all use in our yard for our landscaping and for our gardens. And I know people keep talking about it. It's a broken record. The heat is causing a lot of damage to a lot of plants.
Yes, it is. We need rain really bad. But and in lieu of that, of course, we don't have a lot of control over it. We can, of course, remember to water.
Right.
Morning's best. Night, if that's the only time you can, is better than not at all.
Got it.
The same thing. And then what we have today, too, is I've brought in an assortment of the perennials that we have.
Gorgeous.
That are, now these are in the greenhouse, so they get a little bit more probably attention, and they're in the hot sun like some of our outside are.
A little more TLC.
Yes, exactly. But, you know, as you're sitting inside, even if you want to look out, another thing you can do is planning them where you may want to move some of your perennials in the fall and start making plans for that. Also notice some of your containers are going to be starting to look a little straggly, for lack of another word. And you can be thinking of pulling out some of those straggly annuals and maybe replacing them with some cabbage and kale fall colors for the fall, and mums and possibly even pansies. They'll be coming in fairly soon too, so you can start, planning what you want to do with your containers to spruce them up for the fall. Like I say, you can. And then you've got some perennials also that may be starting to look a little sad. Daylilies are a good example where leaves they're just kind of looking dead, for lack of better words.
Right.
You can cut them back now. It's
Cut them
not
back
too early.
now. Okay.
Yeah, it's not too early. Cut them back, kind of clean up. Maybe start thinking about where you want to start to mulch, for the fall as well. Right. And actually, mulch would help. The sooner you can get that down, if you don't have it down, the better, because that'll help hold your moisture too.
Got it.
If you haven't had a chance to do that. I know in the heat, the last thing anyone wants to do is go out and put mulch down, but it's starting to cool off a little bit now in the mornings.
I have a question, and maybe you'll be able to answer it, maybe not. There's kind of like on my mulch, like a moldy-looking substance. What is that, and how do I get rid of it?
Well, actually, that has to do with it when it retains the moisture like overnight, and it doesn't harm at all. It just looks kind of
weird. Yeah.
You can just kind of hose it off usually.
Okay, hose it off and rake it in.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
super.
But it's not going to harm a thing.
And that's good to know. I've noticed it a lot in some of my flower beds.
Probably more in the shade.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Let's talk about specials, because you've got a lot of specials going on right now.
Yes, we do. We have 25% off our perennials.
That's a
for the
great
remainder
deal.
of this week and all of next week. And then we've got 20% off all of our trees. And then we have a huge markdown on a select group of our most popular shrubs.
Okay.
Like your boxwood, spirea, lilacs, wigelia.
Wonderful.
So.
And really, we're getting to that point where it's a good time to plant those in the ground again.
Yes, it is. We always want to remember fall is one of the best times to plant. So it's getting close to that.
Wonderful. And thank you for bringing all these beautiful perennials in, because obviously now is a great time that if you have to make some replacements, perennials will grow back again next spring, and
yes, they will,
and make you smile. Well, let's take a look at the information for Fruitridge Gardens, folks, because they're always around, willing to answer your questions and help you shop. 812-466-5104. It's great to see you, Rhonda.
Well, thank you. Good to see you too.
And we'll be right back. Stay with us.